Action.
What's going on, everybody?
What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Terrible Reception Podcast
Slash.
radio show,
Slash.
YouTube channel,
Slash.
Instagram fuckery.
Hell yeah.
At this point in my editing process, I will be popping in a figure somewhere in here, and you will see.
It's gonna be like Zordon type of special effects. Like,
there we go.
Yo, for real. And we will have the Tootsie Pop himself.
Yes, sir.
If you want to introduce yourself, sir.
What's up, guys? Duke Gomez.
What's up?
20 years old. Everyone gets blown away that I tell them I'm 20. I can't even fucking drink yet, which is insane. Everyone's like, oh, you look like you're 27, 28. You look like an old guy.
How do you deal with that?
Dude, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because I'll be like, I tell people I'm 20, I can't drink, and then I'll do like videos where I'm like, yeah, I'm not 21, I can't drink, like all this shit, and then like you'll catch me on a live stream just hammered drinking down.
You got to go to Europe; they'll accept you right off the bat.
Yeah, or Canada too. Canada
Exactly.
apparently you could drink. You could be like 17 and drink over there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But New York native. I'm from New York, so that's where I get like my accent. Everybody says.
Yeah.
But now living in Jersey on the beach. Fucking nice as hell. Wake up to a nice sunrise every morning on the beach.
Hey.
Nobody to bother me.
That's
so,
dope.
Yeah, living the dream.
Well, welcome to Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
North Jersey, because it's a different world up here.
Jersey smells like shit though.
Oh, it does.
It is.
That's how you know you're home.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly.
So the funny thing that you mentioned about your age, because I was on Shit Talk, you call it, right?
Shit Talk. Oh yeah. Yep.
I was on Shit Talk the other day, and you did a promo for some game.
Do or
of some
drink,
kind?
yeah.
And that's how I found out you were 20 years old.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This
That's
guy's
when
20
everybody like
years.
shit themselves. Everyone's like, oh, he's got to drink fucking pickle juice and shit.
Oh,
I was like,
it was disgusting.
yeah, technically I'm not allowed to drink it. I got like 4 or 5 more months left.
That's what's up. So your birthday's in the summer.
Yeah, July 24th. So,
Damn.
So you're
prime birthday.
You're a Cancer.
I can't wait.
Cancer?
Say it again.
Cancer.
Everyone's either saying Cancer or Leo. I got denied at a bar one time because I didn't know my like whatever that shit Zodiac.
They're like, welcome to the
I had no idea what that
Zodiac.
shit was.
Zodiac.
And then girls will like judge me based off of what my sign is.
Oh, they do that
you're
shit
a Cancer or
all the
whatever.
time.
You're a Leo. Get out of my face. What the fuck's
Damn.
that shit? Like I don't need it. Ridiculous.
Women
Girls
definitely
love that
do
shit.
go heavy. I mean, no offense to the females out there, but I feel
They
like
go very heavy.
they go heavy with
Very,
the signs.
Yeah,
time.
man. So this is kind of weird because we got you on a laptop, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at exactly who you're supposed to be speaking to.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna work out like that. It's so fucking weird.
That's amazing.
So recently you were in LA, right?
Yeah.
How's that out there?
I just got back last week.
Okay. What
That
were you
was-
doing? You
that
doing
was-
any business out there? Or?
That was the time. The last time I went out there before that was 2013. My brother was in the X Games.
Oh wow.
So that was the last time that I was out, which was like crazy experience. It was so dope.
What did
Went
he
out there for the X
participate
Games.
in like specific?
Huh?
What did he like participate in?
Oh,
specific?
he's so my brother is an adaptive. He's an amputee. He's got one leg.
Oh wow.
And so at the X Games, they have like an adaptive Moto X where it's like all guys with like missing limbs and all that shit. And
Whoa.
my brother got the invite to go there. So we were like, fuck yeah, dude. Like that's the X Games.
That's
like,
an honor.
it.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
we went out there and we had to, me and my mom and my sister and my dad, we flew there. And my brother had to drive there with his friend
Wow.
all the way from New York to California, which took
Damn.
like 4.5 days, which was
Oh
wild.
my god.
Well,
So-
salute to
so
that.
that-
That's amazing.
I know I was like, dude, I would kill myself having to fucking drive that far. No way.
Yeah, for real.
So like that was the last time I was out there, and it's changed so much since then. I mean, the experience. I stayed with you guys. Are you guys familiar with Harry Raftis?
Mm-mm.
He's like a kid. He girls are obsessed with this kid. He drinks all over TikTok, shit talk, whatever you want to call it. He drinks all that's all he does. He shotguns and just shit. So he's got a big following on Instagram. So I hit him up. I was like, yo, like I want to come to LA, but I need a fucking place to stay. Like I'm not trying to stay in a hotel. Like I reached out to as many people as I can.
Yeah, it's being
So-
real with it.
Mhm.
He wasn't staying in LA. He was staying in Orange County, which is like 45 minutes from LA. So I was like, all right, screw it. It's a place to stay, whatever. It'll save me money, time, whatever.
Right.
So I stayed with him, and then I stayed in Orange County for like 2 days, and we went up to LA. And dude, LA is like a different ball game. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
There is famous people out there. Ass
Yeah,
in
it's
that place.
crazy.
Yo, for real.
Like you'll go to a Denny's and you'll be like, oh shit, that's Morgan Freeman.
You'll just see Kim K fly by on a fucking scooter,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the hell?
But you
is
know
that?
what's dope
Like-
about it? You're young.
Yeah.
You got New York swag on the West Coast. you know that you're about to destroy everything that comes in your path.
That's funny you said that because like we went to like a brunch with all these famous people. I don't know. Do you guys know who Two Turn Tony is?
I was just about to ask you about his. He's a psycho in real life.
This guy, he's like famous guy with a duck. He's got like a duck and shit or whatever. But it's like,
did he name the duck?
There was a bunch of famous dudes at this brunch, and I didn't even know who they were. Like some of them, I had no idea who they were, and some of these guys had like 200,000 on Instagram, like all this shit. And I was just chirping it up with these guys. I'm like, I'm gonna go there and just roast these LA dickheads. Yeah. So I went there, I fit myself in, and I just started like chirping away at him, and everyone's like, "Damn, this guy's bringing New York to the West Coast." I'm like,
hey,
yeah,
what's up? And they respect when like a New Yorker disses you. You're like, yeah, give me that filth.
Like, they respect it. Like, I'll roast them, and they'll just sit there and laugh. Like, all right, this is a typical New York asshole. Like, come on.
Where would you say like you got your raw talent from, and like how did you adapt that onto like this? This modern day TikTok.
So
vibe?
Like basically you're saying like my ballsiness, because like it's pretty ballsy how like my brother, he's 26, he's older than me, so he's exactly like me. And he used to always roast people growing up. Like me and him, like we would chit chat, chirp at each other back and forth, like all this shit.
Yeah.
And like before I even started TikTok and all this, I would look like, his name is Max, and I was like, yo, Max, like we should create an app where like you can have people on the app and you could just rip them to shreds, and they can't block you, they can't ban you, you can't report nothing. Damn. Like it's fair game. We always used to like chat about that, whatever. And then when I started TikTok and I started seeing all these cringy like dickheads do these videos on my, I call it the fuck you page. Page.
I love that.
I like how you're flipping this because what you're saying is how I feel.
Exactly. That's what everyone says. Well, what I'm saying is what everybody's thinking. That's what everybody says. But like, it got to the point where I was like, you know what? Like, I used to always think these things in my mind. Like, oh man, like I would love to just rip this kid a new ass. Like, I would love to just destroy. So then, like, one day, my first reaction video was like, I used to make a lot of videos with like girls in them. So like, because I would always say like girls have it easy on that app. So I was like, all right, a girl shows her ass on the camera, she's getting 500,000 views. Just on her ass.
Yeah.
So like I would make videos like, oh, get the fuck out of my screen, I'm trying to see what's in the background. Like I would do funny shit like that. And then of course I have the girls that tell me I'm misogynist or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah.
Oh, I would get bitched at all the time for that. And then
but they're also like DMing you 6 months later.
Oh my god, DMing, like crazy. And then I'll make videos about like how I call blondes stupid, and then I got blondes just raiding my DMs. Why are you offending us? We're not that dumb. I'm like, listen, Becky, you are a dumbass. Say it. It's true. But no, and then it got to the point where people were just sending me videos. So then it was just my job. They were just doing my job for me.
Yeah.
So even now to this day, I'll open up my DMs right now. I'll probably have like 10 new videos of just like cringy kids. Like, so then I was able to create such like a strong kind of like fan base. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know, Nelk Boys. You guys know Nelk Boys?
Yeah.
Like they have their fan base is huge. Like they do ballsy shit. Like their YouTube is ballsy, like all this shit, but they have such a strong fan base, like that they have a lot of people that they could get protected from. So I got to the point where it was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind. I don't give a shit. You don't like it? Block me. I don't care. It's not gonna offend me. Like, it's my opinion. I could say whatever the hell I want. Then it got to the point where everybody was just loving it. And then, you know, once everybody started catching on and they started just saying, you know what? This guy clearly doesn't give a fuck. I'm like, I really don't. Like, I'm at the point now, I'm like, I don't even think about like normally people think before they post. Me, I'm just send.
Boom. But
that's you got banned, right? On TikTok?
Dude, I'm banned right. I've been banned for the past 12 days.
Oh man. But that's a particular video or somebody?
No, it's just like I get a lot of videos removed like a day on TikTok. And so it'll get to the point where like, all right, you violated the guidelines too many times, you're banned for a week. Okay. But it got to a point where I was getting banned. I've probably been banned for like 2 straight months. Like that's total.
But you know what? I feel like
because like I can't really build my account when I'm banned.
Right. I feel like the comedy game is missing a lot of that rawness. You know what? Like everybody's so scared. Like the only other person that I could give a claim to right now that's not hesitant to tiptoe is like a Chappelle.
Schultz.
Schultz. Yeah, like Schultz.
There's another guy, there's another guy that does the same shit that I do, roasting. I forgot his name now. He's from Kato or some shit. He's on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, no. I'm thinking about that dude. I think he's from Jersey too. His name is Cali something. Have you seen him? He does like this weird, funny laugh at the end. It's like this maniacal laugh.
Oh shit, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure.
It's funny that you're saying that like everybody sends you videos now, because I think, do you remember when you did this video of this guy like going ham on this sausage? pulls it out of his mouth, and he has all these
Oh, and I
piercings.
was like, oh, he's sucking on that sausage like Kim Tanner sex tape. Yeah.
That was actually one of the first videos I tagged you in. And
really?
Once you did the video, I was like, yeah, that was me. That
Everyone always says that. Like I'll look at my mentions, and if I see, this is how I know a video is good. If I go to my mentions and I see like the same frame of a video like 7 times, I'm like, all right, I got 7 different people that just tagged me in this video. It's gotta be good.
Yeah,
then I'll do the video and I'll have 100 comments. I said
that was
this.
me.
Are you gonna give me a credit, asshole? I'm like, buddy, I got it sent to me 100 times. Who the fuck am I gonna give credit to? I can't give it to everybody.
That's crazy.
I'll take credit for that one then. Let me see.
It's great when people send me the videos. It's like fuck. Like I can just lay back. Like I get the video and then just react to it.
What does like 1.7 mil feel like? Like, is it like overwhelming in a sense?
It's funny because I don't know why, but like I don't look at it as big as like it kind of like is.
Yeah.
You know, when I was at like 500,000, 600,000, like my account was growing. Like I was gaining like 100,000 followers, like 100,000 in like a week on TikTok. Yeah. Like it was nuts. Like I put up one post one time that got like 5 mil views, and I gained like 100,000 just in the one post alone.
Wow.
So like I was gaining so much, and I just had no idea. And like obviously I would probably a little bit be a little bit bigger now if I wasn't banned as much, but like I can't fucking do anything to help that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like everyone, like I get that. Like my mom, for instance, like has no idea what this shit. She don't even know. Like I tell my mom, like when I hit 1 million, I was like, "Yo, mom, like pretty big deal. Like I hit 1 million on TikTok." She's like, "Is that a lot?" Like, I mean, I guess so. It seems like it's a lot. Like, but right now my focus mainly is trying to get my Instagram because I feel like the Instagram platform is a lot more like bigger and more impressive, so to speak, to get like you know the numbers up more on there.
Yeah.
But it's just Instagram is so hard, dude.
Yeah.
Because you can't to gain on Instagram, you got to have other accounts post your shit.
Yeah.
So it's like TikTok, you got the fuck you page.
Yeah.
So like, once it gets landed on there, like you could build off that.
Build a
so
following.
It's very easy to gain on TikTok though.
Right.
Like for some people that catch a niche. Like once you catch a niche, then you're chilling. You can just stick with the same shit and grow as you go.
Who's some people like you want to collab with or you might look up to in the future that like you have some ideas for like?
So there's one guy, I don't know if you guys know Joe Santagato.
Yeah.
So he's one guy that I've like messaged with. Like
you guys are
dying to get on that guy's podcast.
Right there with each other too. Yeah.
Dude. I'm
he's
like,
hilarious.
dude, you're from New York, you live in the city, you're not even an hour from me. This would be amazing. Like we can make some shit, but like this guy's obviously got 1 million on fucking Instagram. Like when these guys are big and they see these little numbers, it's like this guy's nothing but like basically like a piece of shit. Like But I reached out to like there's another guy. He's actually a really good buddy of mine. I'm hopefully collab with him in the near like next couple months or so. Nicky Cass.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. He's the guy that does the Italian dad impersonations.
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
like all over Barstool.
Yeah,
he's fucking dude. That guy is hilarious. I talk to him on like a daily basis. Like, we're hopefully trying to get something to go with that. But there's, I mean, out in LA, there was one guy I've wanted to collab. There's they call him like the pasta guy. I don't know if you guys ever seen him.
Guy.
He says he's like pasta bitch.
Oh, the cook, the guy that cooks.
So that's
Isn't he from Jersey too?
Like, what?
Isn't he from Jersey too?
He's from.
I could have sworn he's from Jersey.
From North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got that
now
Italian accent.
Everybody's out in LA. It's nuts. Anybody ever like LA is literally the last fucking place I will ever live in my life. I am not. You can't put an East Coast guy out in the West Coast. It's not a good. That's like putting a fucking dog or a baby in a dog cage.
Yeah, between fashion, food, the people, the lifestyle, it's like you can visit, but it's like it's not something.
So different. I'm not all about that whole clout thing.
Yeah,
that's what everybody goes to LA for. I feel like.
Yeah,
there's a lot. I mean, listen, there's a lot of fake people in LA.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's where all like the fame gets to you. Your head gets huge because your fame is all up here. Your ego jumps up.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
you might come across like 20 people, like you said, that are famous, but like
I have no idea.
Yeah, all the other people, like it's so like superficial. It's like it's out. It's crazy.
It's a big turn off,
and it's not like that's not like my like I don't like that whole clout thing, like and all that stuff. Like a lot of people like run for that.
Yeah,
and I'm just trying to do my thing, enjoy it, have fun while it lasts. And see where it takes me.
A lot of the time it's hard to like, I feel like a lot of people aren't like sincere with their gifts. Like they might have like something that just popped off because somebody else did it, and now they got to keep up with that. Like what I'm getting from
that's
you,
the hardest part.
Yeah,
Keeping
what I'm getting
is
from
the
you is
hardest
like
part.
you truly enjoy what you do. Like kind of like we, whatever we do, it's like it comes natural. So it's like,
and it's funny because when I was going, I didn't know what I wanted to, because this is gonna sound so fucked up, but this is how I got famous on TikTok. How I started on TikTok. My brother, I was literally using his disability for clout. And yes, I'll admit that. Literally, like we would, and
that's real though.
Like, we would
that's
make
real.
Yeah, funny. Like I'll like take his leg off, I'll hide it, and I'll be like, "Oh, now you got a hop." Like we'll just do funny shit. He's all for it, and those videos were blowing up. And then like I would put other videos up beside him, and nobody would like it. They'd be like, "Where's your brother?" I got to think of something that I could do that people like. So then I was able to finally find my niche with the reaction, and then I liked it, people liked it, and once if you enjoy something a lot, in the long run, other people are gonna enjoy it just as much as you do.
Absolutely.
You just gotta believe in it, like it, and if you just keep enjoying what you're doing, people are gonna catch on to it and enjoy it. And once they enjoy it, then it
feels even better. Yeah,
from there.
Yeah. Do you freestyle your videos? Do you just like
they're like right off? If I take more than 2 tries, I stop doing it.
You could tell
a lot of my videos are just straight off my head.
All right, so
you could tell just from the reactions that it has to be like authentic and genuine.
Yes, because I can't, if I'm sitting here screaming 40 times at a video, then it's not. It's like the reaction just went out the window at that point.
We do a little something on this podcast, and we did it with our last guest, Chris Porter.
I was thinking of doing that, but I don't know if we could.
Oh, we can.
He can hear it.
Maybe you can hear us talk, right?
Yeah, right.
So you're gonna hear all the sounds
of the laptop.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna hear whatever comes in and out of this.
Can you hear this?
No.
I didn't think so.
Damn.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, I was like, damn, because we do this thing where it's like you got to come up with like one of those infomercials on the radio, like off the top of the dome. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Some of them are like my last video, roast video that I did on my Instagram that I posted of this dude taking off his fucking glasses, and he's like, "What are you doing if I rob you?" And like sometimes like I'll do it, like sometimes I don't realize that you can only fit a minute-long video on Instagram, and I don't realize that sometimes I'll roast someone for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, "Fuck! Like when am I gonna stop?" Like I'll just keep going. Like for instance, like do you guys know what Cameo is?
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask you about that.
That's like. I'm like, I love Cameo. Like Cameo is like my favorite thing because like everybody likes. I don't know why people love to get roasted, and it blows my mind.
You get paid to
I don't
get
think
roasted.
I've ever, like I don't think I've ever made a nice cameo in my life. Like for Valentine's Day, I was telling girls like, "Hey, go fuck yourself," but Happy Valentine's Day. Like, she literally paid me for me to tell her to go fuck herself.
Well, look at
that's insane. But like for cameos, like I'll do a roast video on like a kid, and like I try to make them like a minute and 10 seconds, but sometimes I'll look up at the timer and I'm ripping this kid for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, holy shit, this kid's probably crying at this point.
Do they send pictures like to their camera?
Yeah, they'll either send like a picture of the kid and like a description on like my last one I got, the description said like, "Oh, this kid's 5'8", he gets no bitches, he's fat, he needs to hit the gym," like all this shit. And I'm like, "Listen, Timmy, you should spend less time in the McDonald's drive-thru and spend more time at the gym, you fat piece of shit." Off on this kid. Ripping him.
Here's some money.
Like, yeah, like here's the money. Rip my buddy Timmy. Like roast the shit out of him.
Because it's like I feel like almost like rap, hip hop, freestyle. It's like people in that same lane of like you got to be witty, on point, like
walling out. It's like the same shit.
Yeah, is there something that you like that you like pick for first? Like, is there like a formula to your like shredder?
No, I just like. So I'll definitely, I look over, obviously, I'll see the video and I'll look over like what I could point, like if it's a kid and like his hairline is fucked, I'm like, all right, like that's something I could say.
Yeah.
If he's got like cheap glasses like that, like my last video, the guy had glasses on. I was like, what did you get your glasses out of a fucking gumball machine? So I just think of like funny shit. And then like, if he's got like, the one thing that I hate that kids wear now is those saggy ass earrings.
Oh,
so they wear those dangly like cross earrings. I'm like, buddy, your earring is practically dragging on the fucking floor. What are you doing? So I'll just think of like, and then like I'll read like one video I did. It came right off the top of my dome. I'm like, why the hell did I say that? I told the kid he looked like a telephone pole. I don't even like that. Doesn't even make any sense. But I'm like, if I know what's gonna make people laugh, fuck it, I'll say it.
Fuck
so if
it,
it
why
makes
not?
sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, whatever.
I feel like me and Jay look like we're easily rippable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he said, "I mean,
you want to take a crack at it?"
That was.
I mean, nah.
It's like
that was that New York. Like, I'm not gonna do it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to fucking burn a fucking fire under both of your asses.
I'm ready for it.
You're good. You know what's funny? Actually, right before we get off, I was gonna tell you that I was gonna hit up your Cameo just for like a little promo clip for us.
Oh,
just ripping both of us. That way you could. That way you could take your time.
You could put it like in the video in the
promo clip. Yeah, that way you could take your time on it, dissect us. Call me a curly-haired fuck. Call him Jesus or something.
Yeah, I could be like, Buddy's hair is dragging down to his ass.
His ass.
Be like, when you shit, does that shit get on your hair?
Probably. I mean, like, you look like 70s Jesus, like trying to sell crack cocaine.
Like a Walmart version of Post Malone.
Oh shit, that's so good. That's so good.
Like that. You got dingleberries in your hair.
I definitely have some dingleberries.
What are you drinking?
This is Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA because it's 316.
Oh, IPA, dude. Yeah. You're gonna call me a bitch, but I fucking hate IPA.
Yeah, I actually hate them too.
I was gonna say the older you get, I think you find your little IPA.
I'm a huge Corona guy.
Yeah.
You're a Corona guy. That's usually where people start off. Start off with Coronas, maybe Buds.
Corona, I'm like.
Listen, I'm European as shit. My dad's always like, "Oh, you want the Pilsner?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "It's the lightest beer you will ever drink." He's French, by the way. Yeah, but these stick on your tongue, but this one tastes like if a mango got drunk.
Those beers like heavy as fuck.
These are pretty heavy. That's why I like them, because you'll have one or two and you're good. You know, you're not.
You'll have like a half and you'll be good.
Now this guy's a fucking lightweight, huh? Holy shit!
No, deadass. These are like what?
How much percent they got in there?
6.7.
6.7.
Not bad.
6.7.
Yeah, these are on the mild side.
Came out with those new shits. They got 7%.
Yeah.
I feel like Travis Scott is trying to take over the world through fast food.
Travis
and alcohol.
Scott's making food, but he's not making music. I don't know what's going on. with this guy.
I think everybody took a break from music because of the whole COVID thing, and they're just like branching off other places.
Yeah, it's like Rihanna. She's like, "Oh, I'm a billionaire. Screw music."
Flexing.
This COVID shit got everybody lazy.
For real.
Speaking of COVID, like you know, like everything's always like facades and happiness and funniness. Like, what's the reality for you on this side of like, since things have like, you know, shut down? Like, do you feel like you're more in tune with yourself, like family good? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, so I feel like this whole quarantine, all this shit going on, definitely brought me closer to my family. I mean, I was stuck for them for months. So it was like, and you know, this honestly, I think the reason why I started TikTok was because I was in like quarantine. I had nothing to do. So like, you know, doing this gave me something to do, put out videos, make shit, whatever, with my brother and all this shit. But I mean, obviously it's hard. Like when I went out to LA, like a lot of things were shut down because of all this going on. So there's not really much that you could do if, you know, things were back to normal.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm really excited for things to open back up, you know, everything go back to normal. So then like, all right, I could reach out to whoever. Nobody's got to bitch about, you know, not wanting to go out, not want to go here because of this, whatever. But yeah, I could definitely say that. I don't want to say the coronavirus is the reason why, like, I'm, you know, up and coming right now with all this shit, but definitely a big reason for sure. I mean, I work a lot. I mean, I still work. I still have a job. So like, you know, before quarantine, I was working like every day. So who knows? I probably wouldn't even have the time to do all this shit. I mean, it's still pretty hard making the time to, you know, make videos and work and shit. But, you know, I at the end of the day, if I didn't like this shit, I simply just would not do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love making people laugh. I love making videos. Obviously, I love ripping people to shreds. It's a fun thing I love to do. People love it. So I'm going to continue to do it. It's enjoyment, you know, and pretty much it. So
what about like Florida? I feel like Florida's a more like
I'm going to Florida next month.
Dope.
Hopefully. I wanted to, you guys on the Juke Squad? They're like big on, they're pretty big on YouTube. There were another guys I wanted to like collab with down south, but Florida's like, I want to move to Florida.
Okay.
Like that's my goal.
Nice.
Like, if I make a lot of money doing this shit or whatever, like I want to move down to Florida.
You're gonna have like 10 gold chains and a yacht.
Switch that from if to when you make a lot of money off this stuff.
I like that.
So no, I got my fingers crossed. Listen, I got the cancel culture after my ass, dude.
Listen,
my backup account I had 2 accounts on TikTok. My backup account just got banned like permanently.
If any time, it would be now, because I feel like the flagrant comedy and the cancel culture supporters are like dying out, and people are more understanding of this type of humor.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you build your little fan base and your supporters, they will follow you wherever you go.
That's what I was saying. Like before that, when you create a big fan base like that, it's like it's almost like you have a wall behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get through me, like, you got to get through my fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those do, like, sometimes I'll put up like a DM that I get that like someone like told me my content sucks or whatever, and like I'll put the like DM up, and all my followers will just raid this person's account. And I'll look in the comment, I'm like, whoa, like now when I post it, like I gotta block out the name because like my followers will go in and just
go in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Like, I got a war behind me helping me out, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, some of you guys gotta chill.
It's like Beyonce's Beehive, but they're all Italian with like sledgehammers.
Yes, literally. Literally, that's yes.
Yeah.
Question: what's top 3 things you do not fuck with right now? It could be society, it could be people. Like, what's top 3 things? Like, go in, savage.
Top 3.
Top 3 things you're like not
is soft ass people.
Soft ass people.
I fucking hate that. I hate anybody that can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Anybody that just people, like, a lot of people just take things so serious, and that's one thing that pisses me off. Oh man, there's I got mad the other day over something. I forgot what it was. I'm trying to like, that's one thing that pisses me off, and I don't like when like. Oh, another thing that pisses me off when people. When someone does a reaction video on TikTok and like stitches my video and they rip at me, I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like, perfect. Like, come after me. I have my fair share to come back at you if you're coming at me. But then I come back at them and all my content gets removed of me coming back at them. Either removed or like, but their video gets to stay up. That shit drives me insane.
That's annoying. Yeah.
And then honestly, TikTok. I fucking hate TikTok. I think I love it because it obviously created like me with all this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed for that. I'm very blessed for the people that I came across through that app. But holy fuck, that is probably one of the worst apps ever created. Hands down. Definitely. Yeah. Like, I kind of wish I got bigger off of like maybe like either YouTube or like Instagram. I mean, I'm still on it, obviously. Yeah. Like, very blessed that I got big off of there. Like, I'll never, take that for granted. But like, that app is just like, it's incredible the amount of shit that like they let fly and then they don't let fly. Yeah. Like, this girl could show her ass and tits completely on the screen, but then like I'll have my opinion for it and it just gets like taken down.
They're not consistent. So. That's the annoying thing about it. It's like no consistency.
I feel like TikTok is corny.
Corny? You said corny?
Yeah.
Yes.
There are I've been trying to preach TikTok to him in the sense of us promoting everything that we do. And he's very apprehensive about it because there are a ton of corny people on there. And
they're famous as shit. There's people that are getting famous over their fucking dogs.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There's a guy that's got like 10 million and all he does is put up videos of his dog screaming in the earphone.
I feel like I would create
exactly who you're talking about too.
I would feel like I would create like an OnlyFans before I would get on TikTok.
Pudgy, I think is his name. The little
Pudgy,
ugly looking dog.
Our shit. The dog's got like fucking 10 million.
For real.
It's a dog.
And all he does is ow. He barks like that. He goes ow. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, and that's how they got merch. He'll get like 2 million on a video that he like barely puts effort in, and I'm over here practically needing life alert in my fucking car screaming, and it's not even getting nowhere near.
I feel like people on TikTok, like, their brain is full of fleoride. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever lost your voice screaming in your car? Because you go in with those screams.
Dude, you know what's funny? Like, not even lose my voice, but the people that walk by are like genuinely scared that I'm dying. I had one guy like tap on the window, like, buddy, is everything all right? I'm like, yeah, boss, I just saw something fucking outrageous. But
yeah, boss.
I'm like, I might need life alert on the scene though, for sure, because I'm fucking dying.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a compilation of your yelling video. Like,
everyone says that. I mean, I have a
a
lot of people don't know that I have a YouTube.
Okay.
I haven't put it out on TikTok yet. The only thing that I put it out on was my Instagram story, and I made like a swipe up. But I do have 2 compilation videos that are like 20 minutes long each on my YouTube of just all my most like viral videos. But like, there was one guy that made like a video on TikTok, and it's just every second it's me going and I'm like, dude, I can't believe I've screamed that much in my life. That's insane.
It's funny because I would watch a compliment that I want to pay to you is how you dance and this is how I knew you go in on this stuff, because it's like you have this one video, I think a couple videos, where he's like, you're dancing on this fine line of misogyny, but not really, but still making it funny type of thing, where it's like a girl with like her underarms like hairy as hell, and then you start roasting yourself.
Exactly. That's another thing that blows my mind, that people like will yell at me for me, like, but I'm like, what are you like? I didn't even talk about the girl's hair.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'll scream at the girl's armpit hair, and I'll talk about the fucking trash can in the background.
Right.
You can't get mad at me. And then another thing, people call me, I got called transphobic so many times. I'm like, how could you call me transphobic if I'm like complimenting the person going from like a boy to a girl to boy? Like,
I remember.
Like, I literally compliment them.
I remember this one video of some dude. Well, I think he identifies as a girl, that he's in the pool. And you were like,
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, he got me.
Fuck. I was like, you got my ass. That was my first video that got posted on Total Frat Move.
Oh damn.
That Total Frat Move is like they posted me like 6 or 7 times. Like, thank God for them. Like, they practically like carried my Instagram. Like, that's how you kind get it. Like, I send in my shit to Barstool all the time, and like they open my shit, but they never post it because I think like it's like too like intense for them to put it on like a 10 million follow platform.
Yeah.
So, and I would probably get ripped to shreds in the comments. And that's what I love too. Like, Total Frat Move will post my video, and there's always like 5 or 6 people in the comments after they post it that'll roast me, and I love that because I come right back after them in the comments all the time.
That helps the algorithm, right?
Exactly. And people don't, and it's funny because people don't think that I see it. I see everything. I'm like, yeah, dude, I see that you're ripping me. I'm coming back at you.
Oh, so I guess off of the TikTok thing, you do motocross too, right? Is that like your passion?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't rode my dirt bike since probably July. It's been a while. Only because work, I'm doing this shit now, and it's so fucking, ever since COVID, they jumped the prices to ride for the day.
Yeah.
It's like $120 just to like ride for the day over here.
Kidding?
Like, you know, Englishtown?
Yeah.
Like Raceway Park, that's where I normally ride because that's like 25 minutes from me.
Yeah.
They charge like out the ass to just ride for the day. And then racing is like a whole different ball game. It's like triple that.
I'm sure.
So it's like, and then also with the injuries and shit, like I'm scared to get hurt with like, I'm working and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I still have a bike. I have 2 bikes. You know, anytime I'm like stressed out or I need to do something, like that'll be the first fucking thing I do. Cause like ever since like I would be like, you know, like upset with something, like depressed with like school and shit, or like, you know, frustrated with all that shit. Like I would always be like, all right, I need a ride. Take my mind off everything. So I'll always keep my dirt bikes just for that sake. But I'm hoping this summer, like I really want to get back into it and start riding again with my brother. My brother rides too all the time, me and him.
Yeah.
So
is that something you
hopefully soon?
Is that something you could see yourself like doing if you weren't doing what you're doing right now, or just like comedy's always been something like?
For a while, it was, so 2018 was technically my last year that I was like racing.
Okay.
I qualified for like a really big national in Tennessee, and like after that, I was like, all right, like I need to I need to focus on school, focus on work, like all that shit, because my mom like hates that we like, me and my brother ride dirt bikes. Because like the expenses. I used to take off school to go ride, and my mom like hated that and shit.
She's just
like,
waiting for that phone call.
She's the typical mom.
And then like with all the injury, especially my brother, that's how my brother got hurt with riding.
Yeah.
That's how he lost his leg.
Damn.
So like ever since my brother's accident in 2012, like my mom's like mortified of the sport. Like, so mortified.
What's your brother's name?
Max.
Matt. I think I saw an article about it. Is there articles
he's
about
like, he's all over. He was all over like ESPN. Like,
oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's big. He's big in his side of like he's like one of like the fastest motocross riders, like in the like amputee.
Wow. Like
in the world, which is crazy. But yeah, dude, now that you're saying it, like you're making me want to ride now. It's crazy. my bike is like fucking collecting dust right now. Damn. It sucks.
Is that something you picked up like where are you from in New York specific?
I'm from Westchester, so I'm like right outside the Bronx.
Gotcha. Okay. So
I've been riding since I was like 5.
Dope. Yeah, I was gonna say like you're either from the fucking mountains up there in New York, or you're like, or you're just riding the BX like.
Yeah. The people up there don't have that kind of
There's no
accent,
good places to like down south. That's why I really want to move to Florida. In Florida, that's where like all the best tracks are.
Yeah.
It's nice all year round. I don't have to worry about the fucking cold, the snow, like all that shit.
True.
So like that's mainly why I want to go down south too. Like that's like the best places. There's nowhere to ride over here.
But
dude.
the
There's,
Italian
like,
food is gonna be shit, bro. You're gonna have to eat like corn on the cob and shit, and you're gonna be like, fuck.
Are you Italian? What's your nationality?
I'm Italian and I'm Spaniard. So everyone sees my last name Gomez and like,
that's why
I was Italian. Like I'm Cuban. So I'm like Cuban. I'm like 10% Cuban and I'm Spaniard and then the other side I'm Italian.
If you had to pick like Italian side food wise or Cuban food, what are you choosing?
Fuck.
That's fucking
so
tough.
I'm not gonna lie, like you would think Italian, but like I went to Cuba actually to visit, like to see where like my grandma like grew up. We went like I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The food there is like something I've never ate in my life. I mean, I'm not going. I ate it and then I came back to the US here and I was shitting everything out after I ate like everything after what I was eating after.
That's how you know
like,
it's good.
Yeah, like that's how you know, like wow. Like I was eating shit that was literally growing out of the ground. Right? Like the food in Cuba is like probably one of the best food, like the best food you'll ever eat. Like, everything's like fresh.
Yeah.
Like everything over here, like you get a can of beans at a fucking store. It tastes like shit. Like,
it's
you're not getting a can of beans in Cuba. That shit's straight out of the ground.
Straight out the ground.
I tell everybody in France, right? Like that's where I was born. Yeah. So I'm like,
I mean, I want to go to Italy. Me and my mom are planning a trip to go to Italy, hopefully within like the next year or so.
Yo, Italy is fucking. I went there when I was 16, one time in my life, really? Right? Yeah. Me and my father took a drive and we like enter into like Pisa and like we tried to find this hotel. There's like Italian guy, like one of his fingers was like two of my fingers. He's like, here's your hotel keys. Right? And I was just like, we go upstairs. It was fucking beautiful. And then my dad's like, yo, I'm hungry. So we try to find like a hole in the wall. Dude, best food I ever fucking ate. And shit like the Italians here, like the Italians over there, they just got it like refined, man. Oh, yeah. They had like walnut ravioli with fresh pesto sauce. Jesus. They gave you Parmesan Reggiano dipped in honey.
I'm starving now.
Yo, for real.
And like they had
I ate before I came here.
And they had like vanilla bean gelato for dessert, freshly made. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Sheesh. Damn. Wow.
Oh, man.
But it's different, you know, it's just different.
Different vibe. Yeah, the best is when you go out of the country, like Europe, like when you like see a different like culture and shit, it's like crazy. Like Cuba, like kids are playing like baseball with like a stuffed sock. It's like holy shit. Like,
and I heard it's like it feels like you're frozen in like the 50s over there, right?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yes, yeah. The cars are like so old fashioned and like I gave away, like, I had shoes and shit like that out of my suitcase, like, and you give them, and they're like, oh my God. Like, it's like, you giving them a pair of shoes is like us getting a fucking Lamborghini.
Wow.
That sucked. That's sad to give that as a comparison, but it's true.
It's true.
It's crazy out there.
Yeah.
But
let me see. So, what is your number one patch? Would you say that, like, because I don't want to call you a social media star or like an influencer? I guess that's the best way to like categorize anybody that's on
influencers. Normally, what people. I mean, I have no idea because like
it's influencing people to rip other people.
Yeah, because this kind of just took off.
I'm just an influence to people. A lot of people say that they're like inspired by me because I just don't. I always tell this to myself: your life is not yours if you constantly give a fuck about what people think. Yes. I tell it to myself all the time. I'm not going to live my life based off of what your opinion is. I'm not going to live my life based off what this person says. Yeah. I'm going to live my life based off of what I want to do, what I want to post, what's on my mind, and what I think is right. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I put out that's fucked up and probably shouldn't be out on the internet. But at the same time, it's like,
we're just having fun.
It is what it is. It's out there. I don't care. I mean, if it's gonna bite me in the ass, it's gonna bite me in the ass one way or another.
I feel like you're like a rarity in like 2021 because everybody's scared to fuck. Like especially everybody wants to be part of.
Soft as shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know that's why it's ballsy. Some of the shit I put out, I'm like, damn. Like we're in a world now where it's like nobody's taking jokes now. Like everything's like serious shit. So it's like you kind of gotta watch. But like people look at my stuff and they're like, wow, like this guy, like this is cool. Like this guy could just put out what he wants. Like if it's, if it's what he wants to put out, it's what I want to put out. And if you got something to say for it, say it. And I'm going to give you something back to say. So
pretty much.
What's one of the craziest situations that came out of all this for you?
Like what like the type of content I put out?
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. It could be like, damn, I got,
I mean, I get called like I get called a bully. I get called. I've got. I mean,
no, something positive,
something more positive,
like something positive, like
yeah.
Oh yeah, I get. It's funny. I get a lot more positive than I do negative, which is like awesome. Like sometimes I'll wake up and like, which is the craziest shit ever, and it blows my mind. Like last week, some kid hit me up. He's like, "Listen, hey, Mike, I'm going through a tough time. My grandfather died, passed away. Like I've been watching your videos, and they've like make me feel like happy, like all this shit." I'm like, wow. Like I'm like,
that's awesome.
And some people hit me up and be like, I've been like thinking about like committing suicide. Like I've been depressed. Like I've been wanted, like I've not wanted to be here. And your videos have helped me like be happy and like not give a shit about what people think, like all this shit.
You're literally giving people life. That's sick.
Like that's like that's what opens my eyes a lot. Like that, like when I see messages like that, I'm like, wow, like I really want to continue to do this. Like if I can make a change in someone's life, like fuck, like dude, like that's nuts. And I never knew that this was gonna get to a point where that was gonna happen. You know, I always thought I was just gonna get bashed for the shit that I've done because it really is fucked up shit I put out. But like the amount of people that like reach out to me day in and day out and they say like, wow, your content is something I've never seen. Like this, we need more people like you in this world. Like you're saying what everybody's thinking. Like I love that you don't give a fuck about what you post. And it's like it's so much like motivation and it's like it makes me want to like go into my car and just make another video. And I love that. Like I love that energy. Like it's the best type of energy you'll get. Yeah.
Have you ever had anybody that you roasted on TikTok reach out to you?
Every video
in a positive space like, oh, that shit was hilarious?
There was these 3 kids that I absolutely ripped to shreds that they were like, I was like, wow. Like I reached back out when they messaged it. They're like, yo, bro, like this, because I pinned. So he commented on the video and he was like, yo, if you're going to roast us, at least tag us with the laughy face. So I pinned his comment on my post. And people were ripping this kid like under the comments. You're this, you're that, like you should, whatever. And then I felt bad. So I messaged the kid. I'm like, yo, like, do you want me to unpin the comment? Like I didn't tag you in the post, but like I could. He's like, nah, bro, that shit's hilarious. Like keep it up. Like we don't care. I'm like, wow, like respect. Like this kid's getting annihilated, but like, and for people like that, like I have so much respect for it.
That's
but cool. I also get like the last guy said the same thing. He's like, yo, tag me next time. I'm like, I'm not tagging you, buddy. I don't even know who you are. The fact that you found the video blows my mind. But like, I've only had maybe like 1 or 2 people like message me just to take down the video of them. Obviously, I'm not going to take it down because you still have your video up. Why would I take mine down?
Right.
But a lot of people that I've roast like will DM me. I'm like, yo, bro, that was funny as hell. Like, good chirp. I'm like, wow, cool. Maybe I guess they're scared because they know they're like, I don't know. But like a lot of people are actually like appreciative of me roasting them.
Yeah. I was going to say maybe they take it as, you know, how they always say good publicity, any kind of publicity is good publicity. So maybe
I guess being put on my page with that X amount of followers, I guess like a good thing. But like, meanwhile, this guy's getting fucking.
You can roast me with 1.7 million followers.
Everybody's opened their ass. So like, you know what? I'm ready for it.
Do it again.
Like what? Same thing. I used to do Instagram lives, and I used to do like a roast show. When I had like 40,000 on Instagram, and I used to have people on the live, and I would roast them live. And then it got to the point where it was like I felt so bad doing it live because the kid would just
start crying
there.
And shit.
Yeah, I'm like ripping this kid apart, and he's just sitting there. I'm like, fuck.
Would you prefer being on a Wild Out or like one show like the roasting of blank, you know, like you know how they had roasting of Justin Bieber,
like the roast show, like that would be like.
Which one would you want? Would you want like a constant? I'm on Wildin' Out for like 2 seasons, or would you just be on the roast show and just go ham in one episode?
Like Wildin' Out would be sick. I've always watched Wildin' Out. Like that would be. I would love to like be a part of that with like a group of people. Like there's other people, whatever. I mean, like it would be hard for like. I would maybe be able to do something where it's like on my own type of thing, but like having someone with you would be like I'm trying to like I try to tell my brother all the time, like, yo, like we could do something, like you're just like me, like we roast people, like let's make like a show, like a roast show. We'll just have like, but he just opened up a new gym, so he's like doing shit with that. He has no time for nothing. But Wildin' Out, that's something that like I would love to do, absolutely for sure.
Do you want to link his gym just for like promotional purposes, so whoever?
Yeah,
comes?
It's Amp Fitness.
Amp Fitness, cool.
Yeah, AMP''D.
So
that's in Belmar as well.
That's in Manasquan.
Manasquan.
Yeah, it's a good gym. We just opened it up. he's got a good amount of people now. Just trying to, I'm trying to help him grow too as much as I can.
Yeah,
but
I like that you guys have a like good relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You guys growing up racing, you know, all the time. That's what got us really close, racing.
That's fine.
I also have a sister too, but like I fucking barely talk to her, like ever. But
is she older or younger?
You and I are connected right now because me and my sister don't talk. We live in that same house.
She's out doing her own thing. I don't even know where she's like living right now.
Is she old? She's older or younger?
So I'm the youngest, so she's the middle child. She's 22. I'm 20. My brother's 26.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like all, but me and my brother live. It's me and him. We live together, so that's another reason why we get along so well.
That's dope.
And we just roast each other like day in and day out. Like I'll wake up, take his leg, hide it. I'm like, all right, you gotta hop now.
That's like the gym for you because you practice on him. You guys practice on each other.
Exactly. Yep.
Practice the roasting.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So what are your plans in the next, I would say, couple months before everything starts opening up? So I know everybody's still doing virtual stuff, you know, but things are starting to slowly open up.
Definitely want to get I want to get a podcast going for sure. Like that, I feel like that's like I love talking. Like I love doing this kind of shit. This is like right up my alley. Like I could talk for hours and just not shut up.
Yeah.
So like podcasts, I definitely want to get the works thing going. My brother actually said he would hop on with the podcast with me for a couple like episodes or whatever. I want to do like guest appearances. Have a couple big people on there that I know that I'm like pretty good friends with.
Hit us up. We'll give you all like the technicals on it if you want to start up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then also I'm starting this. I'm working too, so I'm getting this new job with my buddy doing seal coating like driveways and shit.
Nice.
And like, because I don't like a lot of people like not blown away that I work, but they're like, "Why do you still work?" And it's like, I don't like to really keep all this like social media and all this shit as plan A. I kind of keep it as like my plan B.
Gotcha.
Like a backup. You know what I'm saying? Like it's great and all, but like this can only last. Like I always told myself, like I could be a nobody in the next month. You know what I'm saying? So I always like having like a security of something.
Right.
Also, my mom like is like, you have to work. Like she does not want me sitting on my ass just doing this shit.
Gotcha.
But like also I'm gonna be, you know, working more. I'm getting that new job to be doing that, but I'm gonna try to do a lot more YouTube videos and shit too. I don't know, like I'm not a vlog type of guy, so I don't know. Like right now I have a couple reaction videos that I have up there. I'm like, I reacted to like gym fail videos and shit like that. So I'll probably hop more on that, get my YouTube a lot bigger because that's like another like super big platform.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
And but podcast is like, I gotta hop on that shit. Everyone tells me all the time, like, yo, you gotta do a podcast, I'm like, I know, like that would be sick.
I was gonna say podcasts I could definitely see you doing. Also the reaction videos. I've seen some random ass people doing reaction videos of like vines from back in the day.
Yeah, like reaction time.
Yeah.
He's got like fucking 15 million or something on like YouTube or some shit, and then all he does is react to shit.
You could probably incorporate both. Like, say you're having a guest, you got like top 3 reaction videos, and you're like, you guys both going in on them. Like,
that's another thing. Like, and I get people that like I would do like podcasts. I'm like, people roast me all the time, like as jokes in my in my DMs all the time. They'll swipe up and they'll be like, oh, you look like a dude. Like, people will send me like MLA formats of them roasting me, like, and then at the end they'll be like, "Love your videos, though, bro." Like, oh, love. Like, I can do like podcasts on like the top roast that people have like sent me. Yeah. Everyone says I look like fucking Lord Farquaad all the time.
I saw that video. Oh my god,
you look like Lord Farquaad. I'm like, all right, how many times are you gonna tell me that? So like I could do videos on that. I could do it like podcasts on like craziest like DMs that I've gotten from people and shit, and like craziest reaction videos that almost literally made me practically die in my car. Yeah. But there's just so much to talk about, which is very good. I just like
just gotta organize yourself.
Did anybody ever like rip you and you're like, damn, that fucking hurt?
I had one time somebody ripped me on TikTok and I got them back, and apparently everyone was like, dude caught the dub. It was great. The guy got he was won? Like, it was so long ago. It was honestly like 2 months ago. It was a girl, actually. It wasn't even a guy, it was a girl. Damn. She like ripped me. She called me. She said that I looked like Mr. Potato Head or some shit. And I went off and I'm like, look at your big ass lips. It looks like you kissed a fucking hot pipe with those lips.
Oh shit!
And I just went off on this girl. And
unfortunately, like, Mr. Potato Head got canceled.
Yeah, it's Potato Head now.
It's just Potato Head.
Unbelievable.
Now. We talked about it last time.
On that.
They funny thing about cancel culture, they were trying to cancel you know Bill Burr, the comedian?
Oh yeah.
They were trying to cancel him the other day for accidentally mispronouncing a Latin artist's name.
Oh, yeah, like he's going to get it right out of everybody.
Right, that's what everybody says. It's like, first of all, it's Bill Burr. He's like the most Irish dude on the planet.
You know what they're going to cancel now? They're going to cancel being able to drive straight.
Yo,
oh, my God.
Everybody has to drive like this.
The first person could be like Tesla. They're going to be like, you can't.
Yeah. There was a video I reacted to. That's where I said that in the video. There was a girl that was like, why can't teeth be bi? Why can't they be this?
Oh,
Why do they
my
have to
God.
Be straight?
Wait, who?
Some girl.
I
have more context to it because he did the video. I want to explain it really quick.
I reacted to that. That girl reached out to me. She was like, "It was a joke." I'm like, "Yeah, mine was too." I don't like. Jesus.
It's a joke now that she's being made fun of.
I was pissed because Total Frat Move posted it, and then I guess they had to take it down because I guess she messaged them.
They have to take it down if somebody asks them to.
The girl's in the video, so yeah. If she went in and was like, "Yo,"
don't you hate that? Like you create like some content that's like what you do, like it's up your alley, and then somebody else is like, "Well, you know, we're soft, so we got to take it down."
Yeah, it's when you bring those videos across the wrong people. It's when my videos get on the wrong side of shit talk. Damn. Oh God, I don't hear the end of it, dude. Because like some videos hit the wrong side. Like it'll hit the side where people soft as shit, and all the comments are filled with just people just like bashing the shit out of me.
Damn, man.
But
I was gonna show you this video, but I don't know how I can show you this video. But there's this. Have you ever heard of this term? This is super random, but I saw this on Twitter the other day. This term called soaking. Have you ever heard of it?
Soaking?
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear this, but let me see if I can play it. Can you hear this?
Tell me about something that sounds made up but is 100% real. I'll go first. Young Mormons, usually like teenage to college student kind of age, are very sexually repressed.
Put it in your mic.
They're not allowed to touch themselves. They're not allowed to look at anything sexual. They're not allowed to even like hug or kiss anybody for an extended period of time. But sometimes it gets to a point where they just can't help themselves. So soaking is a thing that happens. That is basically where the boy puts his penis inside the girl and then they just hold still.
Damn.
And they just hold still.
But if you come in and you just sit there and don't move, it doesn't count.
Damn.
It sounds like I'm making that up, but I promise you.
New thing I learned on this podcast. Soaking.
So apparently you stick your penis in a girl and you just let it sit there. Let it sit. Because if you move,
is she making up her own word for soaking?
I think that's what they call it. That's what they call it in the Mormon community, soaking.
Wow.
Soaking.
Wow.
Because I guess because of the, I don't know, like the insertion and the exit.
How do you even? I would be like, all right, can we get this going? I'd be like, I'm not sitting here all day.
For some reason, I like, even though like sex is normal, I imagine your dick coming out looking like how it prunes in a bathtub. Like you'd be like, yo, I was soaking for like 20 hours.
In a swimming pool.
Yeah, and then the next time you whack off, like the skin comes off, and you're like, fuck, I was soaking too long.
Like your fucking dick has been in a sandpaper.
Oh my God.
Damn. Yeah, so I ran across that video on Twitter the other day, and I figured I'd play it for you.
The videos that I get sent, dude, would blow both of you guys' mind.
I'm sure.
I told Jay one time, I was like, yo, you ever have a girl go down on you and it's just nothing but down, no up? He was just like, he said, what? I was like,
there's this promo video I did for the podcast once that he just randomly asked me, hey, have you ever fucked a couch before?
Yeah, I was like, yo, you ever fuck a couch before?
I knew exactly what he was talking about, too.
Oh, my buddy has done that, actually.
It's wild.
Fuck, he was drunk. My man was horny as balls. He ate shit on the couch.
Yeah, apparently like this thing now where like you cut a hole in the mattress, put like a Ziploc bag in it.
Are you doing it?
No, I'm definitely doing it.
Listen, you haven't lived until you fuck the shit out of some fucking, like Century 21 or something.
Right now. A Sleepy's mattress is the last thing I'm fucking.
This is a confession that I've never told anybody but my current girlfriend right now.
Let's go.
When I was like, probably like 17 or so, I did fuck a vacuum.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This guy fucked a vacuum.
Yeah.
Was it on?
Yeah, it was on.
Jay's new nickname is the Dirt Devil.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
There you go.
The poop scooper. What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, it was Yeah, it was weird. I did it once, and that's pretty much. It was a easy cleanup.
It was an easy.
My man's gonna do it right after this podcast is over.
I could see your mom be like, she'd be like, "Mira, que the vacuum doesn't work."
Yeah, because my dick is stuck in it.
Oh my shit!
I did tell that story once where my mom caught me. Not that she caught me jerking off, but she hinted that she found my socks.
Oh
In
damn!
the laundry.
Oh god, I've
Laminate.
never done that. I don't think I'll ever do that.
Stiff socks.
I like my socks.
Yeah.
I use them all.
I used them all. He was using them all in a different
I was
way.
using them all, right? Funny thing is that I never did that up until like that point, and I did it maybe 2 or 3 times, and she made that comment and never did it again.
Oh shit! I'd be
It
scared
was
as
fucking
hell.
embarrassing.
You know what? My mom had a situation, right? Like, you know, like as a dude, you just fucking unload on the mattress when you're younger. You don't even think about where you go, right? And like she always saw me like drinking mango juice. So she like comes up to my mattress. She's like, "Is that mango juice on the mattress?" I'm like, "Don't fucking go near it." And then she started like scratching and sniffing it. And I'm like, "Ah."
Oh man.
I'm like, she's like, "We gotta get that out." I'm like, "No, we don't."
This story went in a different direction than I thought it was gonna go. I
Hey,
thought it was gonna
listen,
go a lot wilder than that.
If we were gonna get into fucking embarrassing stories, we all know we got him. He's like, listen, like
I'm
it gets.
blown away at some of the shit I'm hearing you guys say. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard some shit like this in a fucking while.
I'm telling you,
fucking his vacuum.
You're
this
welcome.
Guy's fucking his couch.
I'm telling you. That's why we had you on the damn show. This whole point was to tell you he fucked the vacuum and I fucked the couch.
I'm just trying to get roasted here.
And I fucked the girl.
He roasted. He's like, fuck roasted you guys. You roasted yourselves.
When I said I mentioned it to my girlfriend, I meant my vacuum.
Oh, damn. Told you that you're the dirt devil.
Yeah, man. What was the wildest thing you saw in your DMs? If you can think of anything.
Oh my god! 2 times I got it sent. I don't know why. Someone sent me a picture of their shit in a bag.
Ew.
Like they shit in a bag and send you
Shit
a photo?
in a bag. Just a straight photo.
No contacts, no nothing.
Just the shit. One girl yesterday sent me a video of her shitting too.
Wow.
Just it came out like liquid fire.
Oh.
Where'd you put the
and
camera?
I was on her face. She's just smiling, like laughing.
Wow.
And I'm
That's
like,
maniacal.
I wanted to write back and be like, "Damn, Becky, that was a solid shit you got."
She was probably turned on by that somehow, somewhere.
Yo, somebody would pay her for that video. Somebody somewhere would pay for a video like that.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask her what the fuck she ate because that shit literally came out like water.
Yo.
As a
It was
20-year-old that other women probably think that you're older and you got like this TikTok fame, are they like straight up like do what you want?
Oh, there is clout chasers. There's like I'll have times where I'll open up my DMs and it'll just be like a nude from a girl.
Wow.
Like she don't care about fucking. She just sees these girls just see the numbers and they're like, all right, I don't care what he looks like. Like I want to say that I like Snapchatted him or like because I know this happens when like a girl will DM me and like whatever, I'll talk to her and she'll ask for my Snapchat and I'll add her on Snap. And the first thing she says when she snaps me is, all right, first you have to follow me back on Instagram. Bitch, fuck out of here. Swipe, block, delete.
Block.
Generationally, you're living like a whole different fucking experience.
Yeah.
But clout chasers, they are up and alive.
Wow.
It's crazy.
You ever get hit with it in the streets or is it more like just online digital world?
At parties, like if I go to a party, like it kind of sucks. Like I'll go to a party, I get recognized. Oh, because my ratio is 78 to like 20 something, like guys to girls.
Okay.
So it's like because that's like how my content. I guess my content attracts guys.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's like a good thing to have like a guy fan base.
Yeah. Because
whatever. I mean, I don't give
guys
a shit.
ride for
like,
guys.
Parties,
I guess.
like what?
I was gonna say guys ride for guys.
No,
that sounds really
like,
weird.
If I go to like a party and I'll post up like where I'm at, like I'll get into like a high frat or some shit, like a big frat.
Gotcha.
And like I'll go to the parties and like it'll be all dudes that'll like recognize me, and then like when the girls see that like people recognize me, then they come over and they always say the same thing. They're like, they come up, they go, so like you're this famous TikTok guy. I've never seen you before. I'm like, yeah, good.
But they still want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're like all up on top of me because I'm like the famous TikTok guy. I'm like, I have a name and I'm a normal human being and I breathe the same fucking air you breathe, bitch. Get out of here.
Now get out of here.
But yeah, those they're out in public. They're fucking. Where else is there? I mean, people just like they want to be like they want to say like they like snap you or whatever. Like whoever it is, like the kid that I stayed with in California. He's like really big on Instagram. He's got like 600K, and he would have like a new girl at his house like every single night. That bitch wasn't there for him. That bitch was there just to say that she fucked someone famous.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But at the actually, like, if I fuck like a hot girl and she fucked me only because of the clout, I don't give a shit. Like, that's great.
You got yours.
Like, I got some cheeks. But if I need the clout to get the cheeks, fuck it.
Did LA give you some cheeks?
Fuck, don't mention that, man. I blew it one night.
Damn.
The only thing I hooked up with this one girl, I blew it. I couldn't close. And I got bashed about it the whole night by everyone. It sucked. I was pissed. She was a dime too.
Damn.
I couldn't close.
Another TikToker or just a rando?
Nah, just a rando. But like she actually like recognized me. Like she recognized me, and I was like,
she was with it from the jump.
Couldn't do it. She was with it, but then I was like, you know what? I was tired. I was hammered. I was a little jet lag. And I was like,
fuck it.
All right, 4 years from now. You're in Florida. You got 3 gold chains. You got a yacht. You're coming out in the back. You're like looking like
predicting the future. I hope you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. You go out onto your terrace, right? You open up your damn social media. Who's the first famous IG chick that you're like, listen, you're going out with me. We're going out tonight.
Madison Beer.
Who?
I want to fuck Madison Beer.
Oh, she's hot. She's hot.
I would pay to sleep with that woman.
Damn. Okay.
She is. She's like, I've DM'd her multiple times.
Yeah.
Has she replied?
Did I get a response? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But she is fire. There's
her face is it's beautiful.
Yeah. Wait. There's another girl that dated Jake Paul or Logan, one of those with the fighter. Who's the fighter? Jake Paul? No,
they both are.
Who's the guy that fought the basketball player?
Jake Paul fought Nate Robinson. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That girl that he dated, Julia Rose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys know her?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those guys run through some girls like
that's
crazy.
My top. Madison Beer, Julia Rose.
Okay.
Those two.
Okay.
That's a good list. Top two right there. Nice.
I'm with it. This man he's got good taste. He's got good taste.
I'm trying. I go for they seem crazy too, so crazy freaks.
Yeah, the crazier they get, the better everything is.
Super random question that I asked somebody earlier, but they couldn't answer it. Did Tony name his duck? Does the duck have a name?
Oh fuck, it does. I forgot it though.
I think he's the first person I ever followed on TikTok, just because of the wild shit he was posting with the damn duck.
He's like,
is he like that in person? Weird. Is he like that in person?
No, he's not the same in person as he is on his videos.
He's more chill
at all. He's laid back, like he's chill as hell. But like all these guys, they all play an act. Everyone plays an act. That's like everyone's like here. Like I try to keep myself as like normal as I can, like on the app and then in person too. Like if I'm roasting you on the app, I'm gonna roast you in person because that's just like how I am. Mm-hmm. But like his duck is fucking crazy. Was biting my fingers and shit. The duck does have a name. I forgot the name though. The duck does have a name. I don't remember what the name was though. Damn. But that duck got him famous. Good for him.
Yo, for real. He only has one, right?
His mom's funny too.
Yeah. Does he like script those videos? Do you know?
I didn't ask him much about his content, but I see a lot of this. So he did an ad video with this card game, the same ad video I did, Do a Drink, and one of the cards said send your mom a dick pic for 24 hours or whatever, and or take 2 shots.
And he actually did it.
And apparently he sent his mom a dick pic, but he blurred it out, and he told me like, no, that was not a dick pic. But like, gotta do some shit to fucking flow through with it.
Oh my god, that's definitely some shit. Like
I would never do that. Fuck out of here.
Well, you drank the pickle juice, right?
I had to drink the pickle juice, which is sad as fuck.
I'm fucking Jay's vacuum before I do any of that shit.
No, that vacuum's long gone.
I actually like pickle juice, so it actually wasn't bad.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you like pickle juice or not.
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
I was gonna do hot sauce, but I can't take hot sauce or shit. I'll start sweating bullets.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, pickle juice ain't bad. They told me I could do it, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do pickle juice.
Yeah, I think like I would want to be on Hot Ones.
I want to try it.
Yeah, I would want to go in. You know the show Hot Ones?
With the hot wings?
One?
Yeah, the one with the hot wings.
He asks you questions about yourself.
Oh, while you eat the hot shit? Yeah. That's the guy that has the video where he's like coughing and he's like,
yeah. I would definitely want to do that.
So, let I mean, we're already an hour in. Didn't want to take too much of your time, but let's say somebody comes up to you and asks you for some advice as to, what they can do with their content. What would you say to them?
Put out what if like I said before, if you enjoy it, no matter how much it's flopping, as they say on TikTok, where videos don't go viral, or as much as people don't like it, if you enjoy what you do and you enjoy what you put out, it's guaranteed someone in the long run is going to like it just as much as you do. And that's the best advice I could give. And that's what I've learned.
That's real.
Nobody liked it when I was starting to do it. And I was getting ripped to shreds, called a bully, called this, I'm all this, whatever. And I liked it, so I wanted to keep doing it. And once you pick up the right type of people that enjoy the shit that you put out, it's going to be a smooth sail from there.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Did you do any kind of like hashtagging or anything along the lines to find your niche or your niche?
So for hashtag wise, I just do like what's trending. So like there'll be days that they'll be like hashtag fucking, I don't know, fire will be trending or whatever, some bullshit. And I'll just have that. But then there'll be days where there'll be like, nothing's trending, so I used to put like funny, like make a video and put like a funny captions to the video, but then it got to the point where I was just like, I just got too lazy to just think of captions and shit. I still think of funny captions for like Instagram, but like I'm at the point now on TikTok, I just post. Like I don't even. But when you're starting up, like for someone that's starting up with like a couple 100,000, or like you got to really watch with that type of shit, like what you hashtag. It's always good to post at a certain time. Like those are big things too. Like for someone that's like at a big following, like where people are at like 2 million, 3 million, like they can post literally at like 1 a.m. and it'll blow up because once you have the following, like that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're chilling. Like it's you're, the weight is lifted off your shoulders pretty much. But
what was the day or moment that you're like, damn, my life is a little different now? Like you wake up and you're like, I'm a little famous, people hitting you up. Like what was that moment for you?
So the first time I got recognized was actually on the beach, and I had like 100. I think I had like 120 some thousand followers on TikTok, and I was walking. I went to get my surfboard, and I was walking onto the beach, and someone pulled me on, was like, and she said, "You're the guy that makes fun of the girls in TikTok videos, right?" I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like, yeah. And then like my mom was sitting on the beach. I walked over to my mom. I was like, "Mom, like someone just recognized me. Like that's fucking crazy." And then like, I remember one time I was sitting on my balcony and people were walking by, and this was when I had like 300,000 or 350,000 or whatever. And then people would recognize me when I was sitting on my balcony.
Wow.
And I was like, holy fuck. Like I'm getting recognized. Like, that was crazy. And then like, now it's like, if I go to a party, like a bunch of dudes will come up to me, they'll recognize me, like shit like that. I mean, I always say the same thing. Like it's sick. Like it's cool. Like get recognized, whatever. I try to stay as humble as I can, but at the same time, like, this shit could go next week. It could be gone. Like I always tell myself that. I never let any of this shit get to my head. Right. I treat, everybody the same as they would treat me, like all this shit. And, I get a lot of people that come up, ask for photos, like all this shit, like whenever, like I'm as nice as I can. It's kind of hard at parties because people come up to me and like, yo, like you should react to this video. I'm like, bro,
I just want to
drinking a beer. Enjoy myself, my man. Right? You want a photo? Great. I'll take a picture of you. Scratch off for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would say that part of it's gotta be annoying.
That part, the only reason why it sucks is because it's straight dudes. They'll come up to me and like, like the most annoying, which is like, I don't make it seem like it's annoying because I don't want to seem like a dick. Like I'm nice to everybody all the time. But like when people come up to me and they like record me like with the flash on and shit, and they're like, roast me right now. Roast me right now. I'm like, bro, are you fucking for real?
You're like, I'm trying to take a shit right now.
then it's like if I don't do it, then I look like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, you're a pussy, you're this. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. It's kind of like if you bump into a comedian, they're like, oh, tell me a joke right now. You're so funny guy.
Yeah, like the kid that I stayed with, he's like famous for shotgunning. And like everybody that comes up to him will give him a beer and like, yo, shotgun me right now. Shotgun me right now. I'm like, damn, that must get so annoying.
Like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. He's not gonna have a huge life if it keeps going in that direction.
Yeah, but that shit, I mean, it wears off, dude. I mean, I hate to say it, like I'm hoping, I could keep building as much as I can, but I always keep that back in my mindset. Be blessed what you got. I'm always blessed for the amount of support that I get. It's fucking waking up in the morning, looking at my DMs and seeing the amount of positive shit that's in there. And and it used to be not like that when I started.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's changed over, it's like it's crazy. That's why I always say, like, if you like the shit you put out, someone else is going to like it. If no matter if it takes months, years, you're going to find, you know, a good crowd that's going to appreciate the shit that you put out.
Well, it seems like you're like I said, like, it seems like you're a humble fucking dude. It seems like you love what you fucking do. So we can only wish you like all the success, you know, and like
all the success,
all the fucking 3 chains in Florida, bro. That's where you're going.
No. I'm excited. I hope I get there, man.
You're gonna have like a Versace shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Or like a fucking goose jacket. I'll look like a dick.
And then people are gonna see you on your balcony and be like, "Oh, you're the guy who roasts people." You'd be like, "Yeah, look at this fucking goose."
Tootsie Pop guy. And I'm like, fuck you, asshole.
Where did that Tootsie Pop thing come from, by the way? Because I love that fucking shit.
I used to say, so my thing was Toots. I still kind of say it here and there, but I was saying Toots for a long time. I was like, "Hey, Toots, how you doing?" Like, "Oh, Toots," and then all of a sudden, randomly, just out of nowhere in a video, I was like, "Damn, Tootsie Pop!" And then, like, as soon as people heard that, they were like, everyone was like, "Now he's saying Tootsie Pop."
That's the funniest shit, yo.
Now that's what people call me. Like, I go to a party, they go, Tootsie "Hey, you're the Tootsie Pop guy." I'm like, cool. I guess that's my name now.
Does Tootsie Pop still make candy? Yeah, you should get like a sponsorship.
I'm making merch, and like, I'm like, I wanted to make Tootsie Pop merch, but like I can't because of
them.
The lollipop. I don't want to get like fucking sued and shit. So I have Toots merch coming out soon, hopefully.
I wasn't a fan of my stepfather. Like, Jay can, like, you know, he knew my stepfather. I wasn't a fan of him, right? And he had like this like jaw surgery. And one time, like, he used to work like taxi fucking services. I gave him a fucking Tootsie Roll. And he's like, you know, he had this accent. He's like, "Richie, I couldn't stop eating Tootsie Roll, but it broke my jaw." I was like, yeah, there you go.
Fucking Tootsie Rolls.
It's great. I'm telling you, it's once you catch something that people like, it just goes up. You could I could use the word Tootsie Pop like 5,000 times, and people for some odd reason will still find it hilarious.
I love it.
I'm glad it hasn't got old. I'm glad people still like it. But yeah, I'm just trying to grow it as much as I can, man. Trying to see. I'm so excited to get merch going. That's like a big thing I wanted to do.
You make a lot of money from merch, man.
Yeah, I know. That's where right now the money that I'm really only bringing in is the cameos. Doing pretty good with that, but I'm hyped as fuck for the merch. That's I've always wanted to like design my own shit and like make sweatpants, windbreakers, sweatshirts. Like,
that's gonna be fire.
Tank tops. Like, I have a list of shit I want to do.
The hats too. That's like your thing.
Yeah, dad hats, beanies. Yeah, because I fucking practically sleep in this beanie. Yeah. That's all I do is wear hats.
We'll definitely show support once you drop that for sure.
Yeah, awesome. Man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I wanted to thank you. You know, I don't want to take, like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time. We appreciate you. Like you say, we reach out to like tons of people, and you know, all they look at is the numbers. And we appreciate you. And
never as I'm always, I don't care if you guys have 0 fucking following, I'm always down to talk. It's always good to chat it up.
Yeah, man.
And but yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. This was dope.
Well, I don't know if you're down, but it's sometime in the summer, if you want, we could have you in person, because we wanted you here in person. Yeah, we understand like the driving up.
In person shit. Yeah, you guys let me know. I mean, you guys aren't far. If I can make it in the summertime, I'm definitely down to make the trip.
We'll celebrate your birthday. You can finally drink. We'll give you a beer or some whiskey.
Yeah, man. We won't get in trouble.
Get hammered right on set.
Yes.
I'm with that.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Thank you again. We really, really appreciate you. We wish you all the success in the world.
Yes, sir.
Anything that you do in the future, if you need any recommendations or suggestions as far as the podcast is concerned, or if you need any music, we do music, photography, videography, anything along those lines, let us know.
Yeah,
We're here for you, man.
Hell yeah, man.
We appreciate you for being on, and you know, we'll give you you know, we'll do photo shoots for you free if you want.
That'd be sick.
Just as an appreciation, you know.
You got best of luck for you guys too. Let me know. Keep me in the loop with whatever. I'm always down for anything. So you guys, you know, got my contact information. Let me know. I'm fucking down for whatever. Summertime, we'll link up, get something going.
That'd be great.
I'm always down for it, boys.
Definitely, definitely.
What would be the best way to communicate with you?
Get my number.
Cool. We won't put this in the video.
Yeah, obviously. I was just gonna say.
All right. Well, we always hit him with the intro in the outro. It's been the Terrible Reception Podcast. Wabam.